Howdy folks, it's GoDaddy Dave here, and today I'm going to show you guys exactly how I use Trello and how you can use Trello too. It's absolutely free of charge, and it's an easy way to keep track of your jobs, no matter if you're in roofing, which I used it for many years, or if you are a network marketer, or that's how you want to keep track of your clients, or if you're a real estate agent. This is a really great tool for real estate agents. So let's just go ahead and hop right into it. So I'm going to go to my Trello tab. If you do not have a Trello tab, you can go to the Google Play Store and download one. I will put the link that'll get you, I think, some free power-ups down in the description. Okay, so what we're going to do here, so it'll bring you here to the board section. What we're going to do is create a new board. Okay, so we're going to push the plus button. Okay, and this is just going to be a test board. So we're going to put on here test. Okay, and we're going to create it. Okay, so what I like to do once I have the board created, so we go into the test board and we're going to add a list. Oftentimes that first list can be a leads list. So that's what we're going to do here is we're going to create a list. This list is where all of your new jobs will go into. Forgive the interruptions. I forgot to turn off the phone calls during the recording, so I hope we don't have too many. But so what you'll see here is this will be a list, the first list. Okay, so we're going to push done. What you do on the list is you add cards to the list. So I like to add a template card. So there may be an easier way to do this, but I'm not sure what it is. And I haven't really looked it up. So we're going to add a template card, and then let me show you. So you go in, so whatever name you type in at the beginning, that's going to be the name of the card. Okay, and so what we're going to do here is I'm going to edit the description, and they use a system here to where you can actually add bold and things like that. There is a description somewhere in here. Let me see here. Maybe up here. It may be on the first one, but anyway, I'll show you that in just a second. Let's go ahead and add this description. So I add a description so that I can use the same description for each one of our clients. Okay, so to make it bold, you push the two little multiplication or star, and then you write what you're writing. So this is going to be the name, right? Okay, and then I'll put a little colon. There we go. And then we're going to do their address. They're going to do their business name. And we're going to do the business name here. Yeah, there we go. And of course, if you can hear what's going on in the background, I live in a normal house, and there is actual, life going on, and kids peeing in their pants and getting over that. Everybody in the different stages of life. Okay, so the business name. So the reason I'm doing this is it's a template, so you're going to be able to copy and paste this each time that you go into it. And again, there may be an easier way. This is just the way that we've done it, and it seems to work out for us pretty well. We're going to do their email address. And if you're the one at your job that does most of the referral, make sure that you use your link, because Trello will give you free power-ups and things like that. So that's pretty neat. So we're going to do the business address. Excuse me. No brain fart. Since we do mostly businesses, right? Since we are doing marketing, we're going to also add on here. Okay, let's do it that way. Maybe that'll be better for you guys. I'm going to add in maybe to another screen, or am I just missing it? There it is. We're going to see here if they have a Facebook. Brand page. And then you can do that for all of them. Maybe I'll find the little fast forward feature on this so you guys don't have to sit through it, because you do their LinkedIn. Sorry. Now that. And their Twitter. I know it's painful to watch me go through that again and again. So if you guys don't know me very well, my name is Daddy Dave, and I recently started a marketing company. We are doing pretty well. We're under the inspiration of Kevin David and Think Media, Sean Canale, and a few other ones like ODI Productions, and just a few other of those guys that are absolutely killing it on the in the digital world, digital marketing, and things like that. And we absolutely adore those guys and learn so much from them. We have, like I told you, we started a digital marketing company, and we're working with our first client, and things are going well. They have their main launch coming up on July 4th weekend, so that's going to be pretty exciting, and we are looking forward to that. It is an outdoor sprinkler company. Let's just add in here. My thumbs are sometimes too big. So look forward to seeing the video from that. We've been able to take them so far from the logo to website and social media. And we are getting ready, like I say, for their launch coming up. We're in the process of doing their local SEO and SEO work now, getting them fully prepared for what is for what's to come. So we're excited about that. Can we get their phone number up here? I don't see it up there. So we're going to go back up here. We're going to add in their phone number. And of course, you can change this and make it specific to what you guys want. But I'm just going to show you how we set it up and what works for us, okay? So we do that and get you guys all set up. And again, this is the Trello program, and I really like the Trello program. It works really well for me. It also works well for roofing. Of course, if you were in roofing instead of all this Twitter and Instagram, which you may end up wanting nowadays, but you would put their insurance information, their adjuster information, and things like that. I have examples, but I really don't have it blocked out, so I don't really want to show you their information. But I can get that ready for you guys and maybe put in a clip here. And that's their website. And there's other information that we can put in there, but right now, just for the sake of time, I think that's a pretty good start. Okay, so you have their name, you have their phone number, right? You have their business name, their email address, their business address, their fan page for Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, and their website. You probably also will want to, since we're here, might as well do things right too, right? So you will want to go in here and add in their YouTube channel. Even if they don't have one yet, they will eventually once you start marketing for them. So put that in here, even if it's their long version. And if you are already working for them, I think it's a good idea to also be an affiliate for them. You know, obviously, if you work for them, you probably are a backer of their brand and their channel. So you can put your affiliate link right in there. Just like that. Now, I also keep mine in a Google Sheets place, Google Sheets file. That way I can easily access them a lot. Okay, so this is what you have, okay? And then whenever you come in to fill out their information, right? You're just going to come in here and start typing, you know, this one is template. I think we'll just call it. So put the name right there. Make sure you capitalize it. Right. Phone number. Let's just put a phone number, right? You put their address, and so on and so forth. And then when you exit out and you get to see it, you see it becomes usable. Everything is there. Now it should be in bold. For some reason it's not showing up bold, but maybe I'm just supposed to put one. Let's go see if we can find this instruction. So it's gonna say share the link. I can show you guys that. Right. Of course you could. No, I guess not from here. Okay. So we'll just keep looking here. So that's what it looks like. So you have your template card, and then so let's go back to that template card. I'll show you guys also what you want to do is you can have it'll hold pictures and links and files and all kinds of good stuff. Okay, so you want to be able to do that. So you can add members, right? You can add David there to the board, and when you do that, he'll be able to comment. You'll be able to comment to him. Let's see, we'll add an attachment. We can add photos. Attachment. Let's go to other file. Let's see what is there. Just cleaning out some closets. That's what I was doing with those. Yeah, we'll do that. That was good. So you take your picture, and you can add as many pictures as you want. What that's going to do is that's going to change the header. Okay, so you'll see your pictures down here, and if you want to remove the card from the cover photo, you can, and you can actually add any card that you want to the cover photo. Okay, you can also, anytime that you do anything on this card or on the for the client, you want to add your comments here, right? And if you want to talk to anybody that's also on this card, so if you added other folks, you can bring them into the conversation, right? Now it's just saying at board because I don't have anybody there. What that does is it'll notify anybody that there is a live comment. Okay. And so that one's that one. I'm going to turn it back up so you can see a little bit better since we are doing this on the phone. Okay, so this is what the card is looking like. You can see that it has the notification, or it has the comment there. So you see it's got the live at, just like if you were on Facebook or something like that. It's got the activity that's going on. It's got the pictures. You can also add files, right? So you just push this plus button. You go to your attachments. You add another file. Go to, let's go see. So that's a video there. I wonder if I can go over here to my recents, maybe. So you have that sprinkler flyer. So let's say that you wanted to do a sprinkler or something, or a flyer. So that's a PDF, I think. So you just add that in there. It might be a picture. Okay, so let's see if we can add a file. Google Docs. Is that where I have it? Just a little gun shy here. It may just take us too long. I don't think I want to mess with that. We will just go again. Let me just show you one more time. Or try to get in there one more time. Other file. We'll go here. I think I'll just go where I know where some files are. Oh, looks like it added a picture of me. Okay, and you see how that looks there on the template card. But see, I don't want that as a cover, obviously, since I didn't mean to add that. So I'm going to go over here and make that my cover. Okay. See, that's how I want that one. Okay, but I did want to add that file. Other file. Go to recent. Go all the way to the bottom. Go to audio or Onedrive. Go to files. Go to my stuff. Go to my stuff there. Go to GoDaddy Dave. Go to some content. Let's go to some copy. There's some Word files. There's some notes. SEO cheat sheet. I think that'll probably be the best one to add in. What do you think? Organic SEO flyer. Let's add that one. Now maybe a PowerPoint. So let's add another one for the file. Okay. Well, those are good ones, but they won't let me add those types of files. That's odd. Those are from my Google Docs. Presentation, Word document. I guess it's still a document. I'll add that one. Okay, so now let's go look. So now you see the documents are in the different type of file. You have your photos, and then you have your, you see what I'm saying? I'm pointing out, you're probably not able to see that. Cancel that. And then they're also accessible for everybody to use on the Trello board, okay? So now you have your documents, and of course you can rename them. If you want to download it, that's what you do, right? Okay, so far I think that's pretty good on the Trello. So you have your main picture, right? Let me show you also, you can do labels. So labels are pretty cool. Let me see here. You can share it, but I'm looking for the label. There they go. So there's your labels. So what you do is you edit one of these labels. Let's say that this came from one of your sources, like let's just say you got it from Fiverr, okay? Right? So you this is your Fiverr label, right? And so now you can add that label to your card. So you see I did that, and then if you look on the card, it's labeled with the Fiverr label. You can add due dates. Let's say you're supposed to call them back in the afternoon next Thursday. So right, so you put on there next Thursday, and then you want to put into your notes Thursday callback, right? And then that way you can call them back on Thursday, right? So you'll know what everything means, right? So you have that. You can add checklist. You can create your checklist. Okay, so you need to do onboarding, right? Right, and then in the onboarding, you're going to have Facebook merge, right? You're going to have, it depends on what you're doing. So maybe you're building a site for these guys, and you're going to need to move their domain names or enter them into your pro system, whether it be GoDaddy or whatever it may be. Right, so you just do that. Let's say that you need to do your keyword research, that you're doing SEO. Right, different things. So you can have this checklist, right? And then you put, well, And we're good on the checklist. So then you have that. And then you can see you can check it off as it goes, right? And it'll mark it out for you. Okay. So we've gone over everything. You know how everything looks like in Trello. Let's go back out of that. And of course, you'll fill all of that information out. Let's check and see. Maybe it just needs one. Let's see. Oh, that'll do italics. Maybe we'll find that before we all get out of here. And of course, you add more people here. You invite people, all that good stuff. You have your calendar due dates. You have your checklist of things that need to be done on this file, right? And so that's all in the template. And then whenever you add a new one, or let's say now, okay, you have leads, but your next is going to be, so you've called them and you've made first contact. So we'll call this first contact. All right, okay. And let's say that, let's go back to the leads. Oh, and it's all, you can slide back and forth. That's pretty cool. So we'll just call this one lead one, or business one. Right? Okay. So actually, yeah, we'll call it business one. And actually on the top, we also want to put, maybe we want to put his name. L. Let's do C. Back. Okay. So we'll just click anywhere off of there, and then it should accept it. Done. So see back. Okay. And then what we're going to do now, so the way you want to do it, you go back to that template card, right? Obviously, there's not supposed to be any of this on the template. Okay, and then you take everything here, select it all, and copy it, right? And you go back to see back, and you put in the description, and now you have your template pasted there, right? So you know that this is C back, and you know that he's at 475 222 3355. You know he's over there on 1 Main Street. So you want to always fill out this completely every time. You know that his business is business one, and then he's at b1 at gmail.com. So, and of course, I don't have to tell you that the most important thing for any potential client is to get their email address so that you can stay in contact, right? Okay, so maybe his mailing address is different from his business address. Okay, so you have a couple different ones, and of course, get that exactly how you want it to be. And his business address is at 2 Not So Main Street. Okay, and then his fan page is business one. So it's facebook.com. And if you do have the chance to do their business page for them, of course you want to make sure that you name it consistently with their name, and you want to do that across all of social media, right? So then they do their LinkedIn. And right, because that's how the LinkedIn work. And you do his same thing. Make it easy for people to remember, right? And you do it on Twitter. Right. Slash. Right. Same thing for Instagram. Same thing for Reddit. And if you don't have any of it, you could set this up for them. Or, you can obviously not put it. I don't remember on the Reddit if I'm spelling that right. I think it's U slash. There you go. Same thing all the way through, and then their affiliate link is going to be their business one, whatever it may be, com. And again, if they don't have affiliate network set up or affiliate program set up, you can help your business get these set up. All these things help the business down the line, especially whenever you get an affiliate network that is absolutely hot about your product, and they can do a lot of the marketing for you. It's really, really a good deal. Affiliate GoDaddy Day, right? There we go. And then if you want to label it, remember you have the labels, you can put a label on it, add people to the card, right? Put a due date if you need a due date, and then add in your checklist. And you can go back and get your old checklist and then just copy and paste. So really good deal. So with, let's say if they're a marketing campaign, you're going to want to get their onboarding. Right, and inside the onboarding, you're going to have their Facebook password. You're going to have a copy of campaigns. You're going to have their fails and their wins. Right, you're going to have their webmaster contact. That probably will go up into the front. So you get it during onboarding, right? So you're going to make sure that you edit their description. Uh-oh, where'd it go? Uh-oh. I don't see. Did we put anything in the description? I could have swore we just did all that. Normally it'll save it for you, but it doesn't look like it did for us. Which, okay, unless we put it somewhere else, and I don't see it anywhere else. But that happens, so then you go back in and you fill it all out. Okay? Okay, and so what you end up with, you put anything that you have, the documents wise. We'll take me and put it up there just for this one. And you have that. No, I hate that picture. So let me delete that. So you can come in here and delete pictures. Alright, you just come to it. And right there. Delete. Okay, let's add a different one because that one was horrible. Attachment. Anyway, but I'm sure you guys already understand. Okay, that'll be fine. Okay, and then anything else you put in there, their files and things like that, you'll make your list of everything that you need. For a roofer, this is going to be, insurance paperwork. This is going to be copy of their driver's license. This is going to be a notice of commencement. All these things are going to go on there, right? And then you add your comment. Tell them what happened today. Spoke on the phone. And he's ready to go. So normally you probably have to speak a couple times. Need onboarding. Right, just like that. Okay. And then if you wanted it to be at somebody, you would tell them, at all card members, go time. So that they get their notification, right? And then that's in there. Okay, so you have your cover picture. Okay, so we're gonna make that the cover. Right? Make card the cover. There it is. You got your information, you fill all that out, and then you get going. And then you move him down the process. Okay, so if you want to see where the process is, so he was a lead, you called that lead. And now that lead, goes into your first one. You made first contact, okay? And let's just say that your second one, maybe something like scheduled call, all right? And then your next one, maybe first payment received. First payment received. And your next one, right? Maybe onboarding complete. Right, and then your next one, maybe Facebook A/B test and audience research commenced, right? And then you could be going to testing complete. Scaling initiated. Anyway, there's a lot of other steps along the way, but this is just kind of giving you guys an idea of, what do you do, when do you do it, how do you do things, right? And so what happens is, right, let me see if I can go back to the other view and see if that's better. All right, so we have that, we get that out of this. And so now what you have done, okay, right? So now you have all these lists, right, from leads to first contact to scheduled call, and then you just move them along the line. As you do different things, you just move them right on in. He's not cooperating, right? And you just move them down the list all the way until it's complete or it's time to renew, right? So all the way at the end is renew agreement. Right? And so you just move them all the way through the list. If you're a roofing contractor, obviously it goes from leads all the way through. So you go from lead to need signed contract. You have the signed contract. You need the insurance paperwork. You have the insurance paperwork, or you're in negotiation, so you need a supplement. You go from the supplements to production. You need your work orders. You go from the work orders to the final, or to in production to problem repairs to final invoice to homeowner has invoice to final payment received to capped and paid in full, right? So you go through all of those, right? So that's how you use Trello. So I'm going to put this I'll put all this into the description. I'll also do a template for roofers and for marketers to give you a quick start that you can kind of go off of and use from there. Feel free to use it. Use the link to get to the Trello board so that we both get the power-ups. I appreciate that. Anything else that I am using in this video, such as the D recorder, or maybe even what I used to use to make the PDF file. The PDF file I will put in there, just kind of giving you an overview. It may not all be in that order, so if you get here early, you may see this video only, but please check back. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Click the notification link. That way you'll know as I add new things to this video, right? As I get the PDF ready, as I get the everything that may go along with it, as I get that ready, your samples, your templates for the roofers and for marketers, and even for dentists and veterinarians. This is really good for everybody to use. So I highly suggest use Trello, and that's how it works. Really, really simple, and this is all in the free version. They do have power-ups and things like that, and we will get to that at another date. Just let me know in the comments if that's something that you would be interested in. Today's question of the day. So today's question is, it's going to have to do with the Trello. If you do not use Trello, what a board or what organization a mechanism, what software do you use if you do not use Trello? So if you do use Trello, please just put a, hey, I use Trello down in the board. If you have a tip for, or down in the comments, if you have a tip for us, we appreciate that. And so you can also find us on in our Facebook group. It is a closed group, but it is, I think what we named it was Marketing Hacks Facebook Ads Tips, insider software secrets, and how-to videos. So if you want to join that Facebook group, please step on over to join it. We also have another group for legalization of marijuana, which I do believe is coming soon, but that's a whole different ball game, and we don't need to go into all that today. But if you are interested in any of that, please just get in touch with me. Anyway, so this is GoDaddy Dave. This is Trello, and that's how you use it. So I will talk to you guys again soon. Please like the video if this was helpful. Share it to somebody who you think this may be useful for, or even tag them if it's on Facebook or a place where you can tag. Like us on all social media. Subscribe to the channel if you will. Right? Subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell, and that'll give you everything. All the notifications will come out quickly. Okay, so I am going to add now the descriptions and the keywords and get this thing to rank on YouTube, and then I will create the thumbnail and upload it. Talk to you guys soon. All right, GoDaddy Dave, I am out.